The 17 millisecond anomaly. It's July 5th, 2012. Deep beneath the French-Swiss border, inside a 27-kilometer circular tunnel, the Large Hadron Collider accelerates protons to 99.999% the speed of light. The collision happens. Data floods into detectors the size of cathedrals. It's historic. The Higgs boson is confirmed. But buried in archive logs years later, an eternal anomaly is noted. For 17 milliseconds, a microburst of energy registers outside predicted parameters. Not enough to trigger alarms, not enough to damage equipment, but enough to spark discussion. Was it noise? Was it error? Or something else? The logs classify it as statistical fluctuation. The data is filed, the experiments continue, but online forums begin asking a different question. When you collide particles at near light speed, are you just studying reality? In this episode of the Conspiracy Atlas, I'm going to be talking about CERN and portals, science at the edge of reality, and what is possible. What is CERN and what it actually is? CERN was founded in 1954. Its mission? Fundamental particle physics. The Large Hadron Collider, the LHC, operational since 2008, is the most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It smashes protons together to recreate conditions and even fractions of a second after the Big Bang. The key achievements have been the confirmation of the Higgs boson in 2012, precision measurement of standard model particles, investigation of dark matter candidates, and the study of matter and antimatter asymmetry. The LHC does not generate black holes capable of harming Earth. It produces microscopic phenomena that decay instantly. Energy levels, while enormous by laboratory standards, are lower than cosmic ray collisions that naturally strike Earth on a daily basis. So where did the portal narrative come from? Or where did it begin? There are two sources. It's the misinterpretation of high-energy physics terminology and the public fascination with dimensional theory, the portal theory. The word portal does not appear in CERN documentation, but theoretical physics does explore the extra dimensions, the string theory, the quantum vacuum fluctuations, micro black holes, and wormholes, the Einstein-Rosen bridges. These concepts are mathematical constructs. They are not operational gateways. Some speculative models propose that high-energy collisions could reveal evidence of additional spatial dimensions, if they exist. But revealing is not opening it. There is no mechanism by which the LHC could sustain a stable wormhole. The portal narrative gained traction after viral videos of CERN's Shiva statue was a gift from India, artistic ceremonies misinterpreted as occult, science fiction blended with real research. Symbolism plus secrecy equals speculation, but secrecy in this case is not occult. It's technical complexity. The psychological layer. Why does CERN attract portal theories? Because it operates at the edge of comprehension. Particle physics is invisible, abstract, mathematical. When institutions manipulate unseen forces, imagination fills those gaps. Historically, large scientific leaps have sparked existential anxiety. The atom bomb, genetic engineering, and even AI, artificial intelligence. Each feels like we're crossing that boundary, but CERN studies the fundamental fabric of the reality of it. That alone triggers symbolic fear. The portal, quote-unquote, metaphor represents something deeper. The fear of unintended consequences, fear of stabilizing known order, fear that elite institutions may understand forces the public does not. But misunderstanding does not equal deception. Could portals exist at all? Now we move into theoretical physics. General relativity allows mathematical solutions for wormholes. Quantum mechanics allows entanglement across space, but particle portal creation would require exotic matter with negative energy density, stability control beyond current engineering, energy scales far beyond terrestrial capability. CERN's energy output is microscopic compared to astrophysical phenomenon. Even if extra dimensions did exist, the LHC collisions are exploratory, not world-altering. The realistic frontier is not interdimensional portals. It's deeper understanding of matter and forces and what they can happen and create. The true evolution is knowledge, and knowledge often feels destabilizing before it even becomes normalized in front of our eyes. Now, did you know the LHC recreates temperatures 100,000 times hotter than the sun's core, but only within a subatomic scales? Or that natural cosmic ray collisions hitting Earth's atmosphere exceed the LHC energies regularly? Or that CERN data is open publicly for global scientific collaboration? Sometimes the most mysterious institutions are also the most transparent, if you know where to look. CERN does not open portals, it opens questions. It probes the smallest scales of existence to understand the largest. The fear of portals is symbolic. It reflects humanity's discomfort with science. We are comfortable with gravity, comfortable with electricity. But remember, once those two things were also terrifying mysteries. The line between myth and misunderstanding is thin, and institutions that explore the foundations will always attract the narrative. The real story is not hidden gateways or what could happen. It is that we now possess the tools to examine the universe at its most fundamental level. And when humans peer into the fabric of existence, we inevitably wonder, what if something might peer back? CERN and portals. Is it real? Could it be real? Is the aspect of this manifestation of knowing what we are getting into, could this be a whole time travel thing? Could that exist as well? That's the big thing, and it's also like the Stargate theory. A lot of things still need to be explained. So that's been this week's episode of The Conspiracy Atlas, talking about CERN and portals, science at the edge of reality. Let me know in the comments what you think about this episode. Be sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your family and friends about The Conspiracy Atlas. And also let me know in the comments, what do you think about CERN and portals? Do you think portals exist? Could wormholes be a thing? And are you scared of the reality of what's going on with science? And do you trust science and the aspect of the equations behind it? Let me know in the comments about this episode. I'm your host, and I'll see you all in next week's episode. You've been listening to The Conspiracy Atlas.